Kia ora guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're at Vermilion Lakes and I'm going to teach you guys how to get an awesome little flare shot just in the background here with the sun. So to get those photos that you get that awesome sunburst come through your photo, and then also if you don't like the flare in it, I'll show you how to take it out. So let's jump straight into it. Beautiful day down here at Vermilion Lakes. It is a little bit muddy though, so the water's quite high, so where I'm standing is actually just on a tree, just because it's so muddy here, and I'm not really wearing the right footwear, but it's all good. Let's get this done. So in this photo here you can see it was at 1600 shutter, aperture at 5, and the ISO is at 100. The reason why I did that is just to show you that there's no sunburst right there. Where this next part is, I'm going to put my aperture between 16 to 22 or 20, whatever your camera goes to, your highest ISO, or near the top. So I'm going to put it at 16 on this one, and already I can see I'm starting to get the starburst here. Now I'm putting down the shutter because there's no way I can shoot at 1600 shutter. And my my aperture is at 16. Reason is because it's going to be straight up black photo. So I'm going to bump down the shutter to 200 and let's take a photo with that. So as you can see, you got the sunburst. Pretty cool, right? You can do that any time of day when the sun's out, obviously. Now, as you can see in the shot, there is a bit of flare in there, and sometimes you don't really want that in the flare. So like if you're taking a portrait photo and you have a bit of a flare there and it cuts out the person's eye or something like that, or you just don't want it in there. So a little tip for you guys is if you're taking a photo on a tripod, it's much easier when it's in a tripod, and all you're going to do is put, you can see this, your finger just over the sunburst, the sun. We're going to combine two photos in Photoshop. So I'm going to take another photo now while I'm doing that, and I'm going to show you guys in Photoshop. So let's get to it. Ooh, all right. So I've just had to remake this video. That's why I probably have a little bit more of a facial hair than the rest of the video, because I wasn't really happy when I was doing the editing process. So I have just started to redo it. So as you can see, after coming back from Vermilion Lake, I'm going to jump straight into Lightroom and we're going to get starting with getting rid of some of these flares. So let's jump into it. Now I have my first photo, second photo without the flare. You can already see how much it takes out. So the first photo, all these big flares here. So sometimes you don't want that, and that's a lot to take out. So a little quick finger trick up here, and all we're going to do is Command left click for both of them, highlight both of them, right click, go to edit in, open as layers in Photoshop. All good now. So what we're going to do is Command left click the bottom layer, come over to images, go auto align layers. Auto is all good, that's all you need. So it already aligns it. Now if you like, you can push C for the crop tool, drag it over it. Now you can do each individual corner if you want, or you can hold Option and just bring it. Oh, I totally fucked it up. Just bring it in. Enter, boom, take out the soreness. So keep the finger layer on top, and what we're going to do is create a layer mask down here. Click the layer mask. Now you can see it's a white layer. You push B for the brush tool. Now it's at opacity 100, normal to soft, hardness is at 0, that's completely fine. You can have it really whatever you want. Now, as you can see, it's a white mask. It's not going to do anything when you click on it. So we're going to change that. You can either click over here on the arrows to change it, or push X, okay? And then, since we're going to black paint, go on a white mask. So we're just going to paint this in here, make it a little bit bigger. Boom, we have our sun. Take that out. A little bit more of a glow there. There we are. Cool. Now you can always come down here. If you want, you can bring down the opacity. Bring it down here a little bit. Just take these out. Make it more natural. Now this one here, it's going to be there because of that glow. Steady little glow. So we're going to push the lasso tool. We're going to come around here. Right click, fill. Content aware fill. That didn't work because I'm on the wrong layer. Duh. So we're going to lasso tool. Then you need right click, fill. Content aware. Boom. She gone. She got. I'm going to do it again. This one here. It's only a faint one, but we don't want her there. Same with my little dirty lens. So that's just my bad on this one here. Yeah, cool. So you can see there's still a little bit down there, eh? A little cheeky bugger down there. So I've quickly taken out all the little black dots from my sensor that's not cleaned. Anyway, so I'm actually going to keep these rays in here because I think they look quite cool, and you could probably edit it to really make them pop. So that's one quick example of the very first photo I took out there. So now we're going to come back into Lightroom, and this is a couple of other photos I've taken. So I'm going to put these two together so you can see how bad the flare is there. So I'm going to put these two, just do a different option for you guys. So I'm going to open up layers in Photoshop again, and then also I'm going to do another one where I'm going to bring myself into it. So I'm going to choose these two, edit in, open up layers in Photoshop. So we'll start with this first one here. I'm going to bring my finger to the top again, and you can see how much of a difference that was taking that flare out. So I'm going to command, left click, edit, auto align layers. Do this again, here we are. Now we can go to the top layer, bring another layer mask, bring it up, black brush, click X, paint it in, bring my opacity up. And that's pretty much it. Super easy, yeah? As you see, I have all these little dots here, and that's actually from the dust on my lens. So that was my bad. My sensor's dirty and my lens was dirty. I didn't even clean them before I took them out. So maybe give it a little I don't even know what that is. Give it a little clean before you go out there, you know, just so you don't get these and then you have to re-edit them with just do the content aware fill. That does appear pretty easy, but I'll jump in the next one. So same thing, this one here I do have someone in it, so I'm going to have to bring him in. So this is how you're going to blend someone into it. So we're going to do the same thing, command, click, left click, bottom layer, go into edit, auto align layer. So now that we have like this, I'm not even going to crop it, I'll crop that at the end. So now most people, if they want to blend their layers together, they're going to go into edit, they're going to go blend layers. Now look how ugly this is. I'm going to push enter. Cool. Done a shitty job. So what we're going to do is Command Z to get rid of that. And all we're going to do is click the top layer, layer mask, bring the brush tool in, and black mask. So we're just going to paint my sun in. There we are. Cool. So what we're going to do is, now should I lasso these guys out, or should I just, nah, you know what, you guys want me to blend someone in, so I'm going to bring my brush tool back up. Now I'm going to bring my opacity down to 50. Same as before, is all the layers are in line, so what we're just going to do is just slowly paint him in. Paint him and paint myself in. Now that was easier because I had aligned the layers. So I've taken the photo, take out of this. So I had taken the photo on a tripod, didn't move it, set it up, shot exactly the same settings, and walked out there. So I put a timer on, walked out there, boom. And then I just painted myself in. If you moved or the tripod moved, it's going to be a lot. You can do it, it's just a little bit more awkward to blend it in. Just bring the opacity down and just work away at it slowly. What I'm going to do with this one here is I'm going to just lasso tool some of these dirty marks out from my camera. So that's my fault, that needs a little work for me. But normally, you just get the SunStar without all that extra stuff and it works out awesome. So just like that, that's one's a little bit better. The first one, you can see it, took it a lot. That big flare there, takes that out. This one here, took out the flares in the middle here. And this one here, took out a lot of it. So I hope this has helped you guys. It's quite a cool effect. You can even do it with the moon. So the full moon is coming up, October 1st I believe. Go out there, try this technique on the moon and you get a wicked effect with it. I'll bring one onto Instagram and probably, I've got a photo shoot that I'm going out with on the 1st for a full moon shoot. So maybe I'll bring it between the 1st or the 5th, I should have one up there. So check out my Instagram, I'll leave a link. I'll just leave a little copy up there of what my Instagram is. Otherwise, thank you for watching. Hope this has helped you guys. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.